What's up, Earth signs? How are you all doing? Time for a little bit of bonus material for you here, okay? We're going to look at how they feel about you. So far, this has been going pretty good. I will do the best that I can in one spread to cover past person and new person, okay? But essentially what I'm looking at here is how the person that you're dealing with, interested in, or connecting with perceives you, the actions they're most likely going to take, and the best advice for you, okay? If you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, you know what to do, man. You got to look in the description box of the video, all right? What's up, y'all? How you doing? I don't expect too many people to get notified because I've already been live 3 times, and after the 3rd live stream, YouTube doesn't really like to kick out notifications, but for those few of you who do tune in, I appreciate you. So, let's get right into it. Taurus, how's this person feel about you? Oh, and remember, the disclaimer is, I'm reading somebody else's perspective. That does not mean that the information that comes up is going to be factual. This is the way the person perceives things, okay? So, Taurus, how's this person feel about you? Hopefully, like I said, I can cover as much ground as possible. Past person, new person, I'll do the best that I can to make it resonate with both. But if it doesn't resonate at all, don't worry about it. It's not that big a deal, man. How's this person feel about you? What actions will they most likely take? And what's the best advice for you in regards to this situation? 6 shuffles. 2, 3. 3 more. Last shuffle for Taurus. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, that's pretty good. King of Wands reversed. Okay. So some of you are dealing with somebody that just kind of views you. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. The King of Wands reversed is typically the player card. But with the 6 of Pentacles overall here, I don't really think that that's the case. Okay, I think that they perceive you, when it all comes down to it, to actually have a very fair head on your shoulders. Even if they don't really like it, which I don't think that they do. I think that they are heartbroken and that they are... they're still upset, basically, okay? But there is a part of them that does think that whatever decisions you've made or whatever calls you've made are very fair, you know. That's kind of weird. I really didn't expect that to come through. But with the King of Wands energy right here, they don't really perceive you to take this seriously anymore. At one point, it's like no matter what I say, no matter what I do, you're not going to take me seriously. You're not going to believe me. You're not going to trust me, you know? So, I don't, again, with the Fool reverse, King of Wands reverse, they don't think that you trust this. They don't think that you trust them or the situation, and you would much rather avoid any conflict or any arguments here. But at the end of the day, it's almost... I don't see the exact cards here for this, but it's almost like a throwing in the white towel type of, you know, Taurus just doesn't trust me. No matter what I say, you're not going to listen to me. No matter, there is no reasoning with you. There is no talking to you. There is no manipulating you. There is no persuading you to listen to me. Okay, you know, again, that stubbornness, that Taurus stubbornness, I think has really, really gotten to them. Okay, actions that they're going to take here, I may have to get a couple of confirmation cards for this right here, because the Judgment, it doesn't really look like a whole lot of action is going to happen here with the Judgment and the 3 of Swords, okay? I think that they're probably going to heal from this in their own weird way. 7 of Cups reversed. I don't really see 9 of Swords. Sun card reversed. Yeah, I'm not seeing any action here. Not seeing any action happening at all. I think that they're pretty much just going to deal with it, okay? Best advice for you here. Eventually, I think that it is, first of all, it is best that you abandon ship, okay? And those of you who already have, you didn't do anything wrong, okay? But I do think that at some point, I can't really say right now, but eventually reaching out and basically letting bygones be bygones is going to be very important, okay? I do think that with this Three of Swords, Nine of Swords energy here, I don't really know how well this person is doing actually progressing in their healing. And this is one of those types of situations where if you take the initiative to maybe reach out and make things right, not necessarily try, again with the Five of Pentacles here, not necessarily try to reconcile, especially if you know for a fact it won't work, but just to allow the healing to happen. You know what I mean? On kind of both ends right here, because I'm not really seeing anything that indicates that you aren't healing, but if this feels like a bit of a weight on your shoulders or a voice that keeps yelling at you in the back of your head, eventually, I think that it's going to be important to reach out here just so that there's no negativity, so there's no grudges being held or anything like that, okay? Next thing I'm going to look at here is potential for success, okay? If in Magical Fairy Tale Land, you all were to try to work things out, how much potential would there be if you played your cards right? No pun intended. I know that joke's a little bit overplayed, but I have to say it every time. If you play your cards right, if you all were to attempt to work things out, what kind of potential would there be? See, there's a thing where there's a lot of people out here that like the connection will fall through, it'll fail, but there's actually potential there if the two of you were to try. So that's what I'm going to see if there is any here. Okay, two more shuffles here, two more. Justice reversed, King of Wands, Devil reversed, Seven of Swords reversed again. Okay, Queen of Wands reversed. Yeah, I don't really think so. I don't really see a whole lot of potential to actually come together, reconcile, and successfully build something together. But Seven of Swords is reversed again. Reaching out and whatever needs to be done. Apologize for anything you've done wrong. Forgive them for anything they've done wrong. Let bygones be bygones. I think that's very important. But as far as potential goes, I don't really see a whole lot of it. Okay. And the good thing about it here is I think most of you know this. This is nothing new to you all. I think a lot of you do know this. Hopefully. If you didn't, you do now. All right. Well, all right. How about Virgo? Virgo. How's this person feel about you? Tower in the reverse. Okay, so I definitely feel like this person either wants to reconcile or is not energetically doing a very good job accepting. If this is especially, okay, remember, if this is a past person you're dealing with, I don't think they have accepted what went down, how it went down. If it's a person that you're currently dealing with, I really think that they're afraid that things are going to come to an end and they would really rather them not. Okay? So, there is no desire to move on from this person here. Let's get two shuffles here. Thank you, Stacy, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Nine of Swords reversed. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, shit. Okay, so as far as the way they perceive you, I think that they think you haven't moved on from this either. But you would rather avoid the conflict. Okay. Eight of Cups reversed. Five of Wands reversed. Okay. They don't think you moved on from this either. They think that you still think about this. They feel like, okay, well, I know Virgo ain't over this. I know Virgo hasn't moved on from this. They'll probably come back around, but I think that they're just being too stubborn with the Emperor energy here. It could be an Aries you're dealing with. It could be another Virgo. But, they think that you haven't moved on from this, but you're just being too stubborn. You're being too stubborn and don't want to try to work on things. Okay, I think that's the way they perceive you. Most likely actions they're going to take, none. I think they're just going to sit around and watch you. Okay, I think this person is probably going to prefer to be single. Okay, this person's really developing a good relationship with themselves, which, hey, I can't say anything bad about that. That's good. That's actually very good. But they don't trust this. They know that what you know. Like I said this on one of the last videos where I think this person is kind of projecting a little bit of their own feelings onto you. I think it's them that doesn't really trust this. They don't think that they could reach out to you and you all have an actual good conversation without it popping off into a fight. Thank you so much, Janice, for that super chat. Appreciate it. So I don't really think they're going to take any action. I think they're just going to sit around and watch you. Sit around and look at your Facebook, look at your Instagram, Twitter, whatever the case may be. They're just going to sit around and probably just watch you and not take any action at all. Best advice for you: move on and look for something new, okay? Now, when your card comes out as a piece of advice, I take that to mean become the highest vibrational version of yourself as possible. I know that sounds airy-fairy and trendy. Let's rip it apart for a second and talk about what I mean. What I mean is, Virgo, you need to be the best version of Virgo that you can be. What does that mean? That means none of you are bound to your astrological energies, okay? You all know this person. You may have done this before. I think we all have. Kind of blame our behavior on our energies. Oh, I can't help it. I'm an Aquarius. Oh, I'm just a Scorpio. That's just how I am. Oh, I'm a Pisces. That's how I am. No. No, you don't want to vibrate lower than the energies that govern you. You want to vibrate higher than the energies that govern you so that you can take Virgo energy and use it for the better of mankind and for the greater good. Not have Virgo energy pulling you around, controlling you, but the other way around. Does that make sense? Let's see the potential for success. If you all were to try to work it out, would there be any potential? Do. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. At the end of the day, I think this connection, if anything, brings you more nervousness and anxiety than it builds you up. Okay, at the end of the day, when we look back at the connection, what did I spend most of my time feeling while I was connected with this person? What did I spend most of my time feeling? If it was anything other than healthy, fulfilled, motivated to evolve, and, anything other than that, that doesn't look very good. It looks like this contributed more to the destruction of your vibration than the ascension of it. Okay, let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 2 more. Moon in the reverse. Some of y'all dealing with the Pisces. Okay, a Wheel of Fortune reversed. I think this is karmic as well for a lot of you. I don't think so. I don't think so. With the 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords, that really tells me everything I need to know right there. Okay, when it all comes down to it, there is a lack of trust. A lack of trust. Now, whether that lack of trust is warranted or unwarranted, maybe this person did do something to betray your trust. And with every ounce of respect, and I honestly don't care whether it's warranted or not, if there's a lack of trust there, whether it's legitimate or not, that's a problem. Where there's a lack of trust, there's a lack of potential, okay? So I also think that you're dealing with a bit of a commitment phobe. So it could be a Taurus. But karmic as well. But I don't really see a lot of potential here because there's a lack of trust and there's too much fear and anxiety and nervousness between the two of you, okay? Alrighty. Well, dadgummit, man. Oh, well, Capricorn. Capricorn. How's this person feel about you? What actions are they going to most likely take? And what's the best advice for you here? I was hoping to get some positive message here. I had a couple of them. I think I had a couple of them, at least one on the air signs video, and maybe one on the water signs video. So far, the rest of them look kind of negative, though. You know me, though, y'all. You know me. It might piss you off, but I would rather you be mad at me for telling the truth than for you to love me for blowing smoke up your ass. So I'm going to read exactly what I see. Anyway, Capricorn, how's this person feel about you? Boom. Oh, 2 of them jumped out. Okay, so if this is a past person right here, this came to an end. They're not handling it very well. Not very well at all. Okay, let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. 3 of Pentacles reversed. Could have been a third-party situation for some of you. For some of you, it doesn't have to be, though. Woo, okay. So I think this person views you as having a bit of an attitude problem, okay? Could be a Gemini. They do feel the connection, though, by the way, very, very intensely. Thank you so much for that super chat. Is that Mihaela? Is that how you say your name? I hope I said that right. I appreciate that super chat. Thank you. But yeah, they perceive you as having a bit of an attitude problem, okay? That you don't really want stability, that you're maybe they see you as being a little bit unstable and not really wanting that stability, not really wanting that growth. Maybe it's just them. I don't know. Like I said, that doesn't mean the facts come through, but this is the way the person perceives it. Maybe you just don't want anything long-term and stable. Okay, maybe you let your attitude get the best of you. You let your mouth get the best of you. I think for whatever reason, they think that you are a bit unstable, don't want stability, don't want anything stable or whatever, and that you have a bit of an attitude problem. Okay, they think that you're long since over this, though. Long since over this. Actions that they're going to take, I don't see any, okay? They definitely feel unfinished business, and they're not over this at all, okay? But they don't feel like you want to work together as a team, okay? They feel like that you are pretty much like it's all about me, it's my way or the highway, and fuck you if you don't like it. That's the way they perceive it. Does that mean it's true? Again, not necessarily. For some of you, it very well could be. Others of you could be dealing with somebody who's just insecure and has their own issues. Again, with every ounce of respect, I really don't care, honestly. The point is whether it's legitimate or not, that's the way they perceive it. And to me, we'll see what the cards say in a minute. But that doesn't really look like a very harmonious foundation to build a reconciliation on. And from the way this looks, I don't really think you care very much, honestly. And for some reason, this 5 of Pentacles loves to come out as the advice for everybody. Okay? It's if you already have abandoned ship, you didn't do anything wrong. Okay? But focus on your money and your finances, not Capricorn. Oh, hell no. No, can't tell Capricorn to focus on money. No, of course not, right? Just playing with you. Focus on your money and your finances. And again, if this is something that you have recently abandoned, don't turn around and go the other way. I don't think you want to. And if this is something you haven't quite yet abandoned, it's going to be time to abandon ship very, very soon. I think this person has a very negative perspective of you, okay? Well, what potential is there between the 2 of you? Okay, there could be potential. There could be potential. Let's see. Let's see if there's any potential for success if the 2 of you both exclusively attempted to work things out. Let's see. I'm crossing my fingers for something positive in this video. Honestly. Well, the Page of Wands. Okay. 4 shuffles. 1, 2. 2 more. Okay, 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, Justice card, Page of Swords reversed, 6 of Wands. Hey, there is potential here. There is potential, okay? The problem is, one, the other, or both of you is looking at relationships from a bit of an immature perspective, okay? And again, it doesn't really matter who it is. All it takes is one person. All it takes is one person to still kind of have that high school kid perspective of love and relationships, you know? And dude, in all fairness, I have legitimately witnessed with my own 2 eyes people still behave the exact same way in their 30s and 40s in relationships as they did in their teenage years. I've witnessed it, okay? Thank you for that super chat. What's your super? I can't read your name there. Finsta baby? I hope I said that right. If not, I apologize, but I do appreciate that super chat. But there would be a potential for success, okay? Open up communication. Don't try to force and fight things, and spend a little bit of time just looking at things from different perspectives here, okay? But I do think that there would be potential for success. I do think that there would. But somebody here doesn't really want to put forth their end of the effort, okay? Now, what does that mean? What that means is, let me explain something to you, okay? And this is for everybody. This is for everybody. One of the reasons why, well, actually, the main reason why reconciliation is so unsuccessful, even when it is in the books. Most of you know that my primary foundation is not reading tarot. It is energy behavior, okay? It's energy behavior. Here's the way it works. Everything that is a part of your physical reality vibrates just like you, okay? There is no judgment here. We're not saying better or worse, good or bad. We're just saying that if it's a part of your physical reality, I don't care if you like it or not, I don't care. It vibrates just like you, okay? So you're vibrating here, the person you're dealing with vibrates here, okay? You come together, whatever happens, happens. Now, when it comes time to try to reconcile, there's always at least one person, sometimes both, but at least one person pointing the finger at the other person saying they're the one that needs to change, right? Well, let's say they do, and you don't. They do this. They move up here to this frequency. They move up to a different frequency. They change. You're still down here. You still can't come together. It still doesn't work. In order for reconciliation to be successful, both people have to exclusively agree to go inside and evolve, change vibrations, change frequencies, work on themselves. And we got to put ego aside. It doesn't matter if I did anything wrong or not. I can always go inside and say, I need to change this thing here. Or I could work on this. You know, if there anybody, I don't care, Capricorn, I don't care who you are. Anybody, if you go inside and you say, there's nothing I need to work on, nothing I need to change, I promise you, you're the problem. Yes, there is. There's always something inside of us that we could work on, okay? And to get two people on that same page, both people on that same page agreeing to do that is very difficult. Very difficult. But it is possible. I've seen it happen. But it's very, very difficult, okay? Very difficult. Again, like I've said, I say things like I repeat myself a lot, but this is very important. It doesn't take two to tango. It takes two people that know how to dance to tango. All it takes is one person to say, that dance is too hard. I don't feel like learning that. Then the whole dance is fucked, okay? Anywho, I feel like the messages my earth signs needed to hear have come through. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate the likes and the comments and the super chats. Remember to look in the description of the video for information on scheduling personal readings. I'm going to go ahead and hop on out of here, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all have a good day.